Good morning. It's June 1st, 2022, and we are getting close to summer, even though it's like 90 something degrees. It's supposed to, be around 95 today, but so summer will be right around the corner and be hotter then. But what we're looking at today, we're looking at Pacific Fury, Guadalcanal, 1942, and it's by Revolution Games. And I got this game for a couple reasons. I just picked it up a couple days ago. Two main reasons. First of all, I got it for a song. I got it for honestly just almost it's really really good price. And secondly, the designer is right here. It is Yasushi Nakaguro. And Yasushi Nakaguro has done a lot of war game work in Japan. Had a couple of different war game magazines, I think. Good designer. I've played some of his games before in the past, although I can't remember what the name was. It was a World War II game. And I'll just think when you look at someone like a Japanese war game designer, they look at World War II completely differently than say Americans would. Just like usually British people look at it completely different than Americans, and Italians look at it completely different than everybody, right? So, so I like to see what the game unfold and what they're trying to do with it. This one, and so it's a bag game, small footprint game, which you already know I love. Let's open it up and see what's going on. I know nothing about it other than it was obviously Solomon Island campaign and Revolution Games, which I've played in the past too. All right, there's the end sheet. Right, rule book. Wow, real small rule book. What we got here? 8 pages. Wow, it's a small rule book. All right, we'll look at that in a minute. Counter sheets. So you're gonna have blue 4, not 4, normal, red and one side it looks like. Okay, and what is that, about 80 counters maybe, if that. Yeah, less than that. It's about 72 counters, I guess. All right, counters are okay. I mean, they're what, 5/8 inch counters, so I dig that. It's not the 1/2 inch little ones, so I can read them better. I can read them well. So counters are okay, functional. Instead of just NATO symbols, you've got actual ships, so it's pretty cool. Let's look at the map here before we go any further. Okay, small map. What is that? 11 by 17 inches or something like that. All right. Sure. It's an okay map. I'm sure it's functional. It's a map. Obviously not a hex game, but you got some United States Navy events here, and you got some Japanese Navy events up there. Okay, 2 sides. All right. Well, let's look at the rule book and see if we can do like the 4-turn game looks like. Initiative track. I like those tracks there. Espiritu Santo box. Holy Spirit box. All right. The truck box over there. Espiritu Santos. Introduction. Let's read a quick introduction. Didn't even have like a end card in the back, so let's read a quick introduction. Pacific Fury, parenthesis, PF, in parenthesis, is a simulation covering the Solomon's campaign from August 9th to November 30th, 1942. PF is a game for 2 players. One controls the Japanese forces and the other controls the Allied. All right. We've seen the components. It's bare bones in components, but it's a setup, How to win. Let's look at how to win. The winner of the game is determined at the end of turn 4. The side with the initiative at a value of +1 or not or more is the winner. If the initiative marker is in the 0 box of the initiative track, the result is a draw. Note, historically, the U.S. won at a +2 initiative. All right, cool. All right, cool. I get that. Sequence of play. Let's look over that. The game is played for 4. Okay, so it's a super short game. 4 turns. During each game turn, the players move their units and resolve combat in sequence according to the following outline. Initiative phase. Determine which side has the initiative for this turn. All right. Event phase. Determine the event for the non-initiative player. Skip on turn 1. Okay. No events on turn 1. Both players, task force phase. Both players secretly form task forces. Non-initiative player first. Okay. Initiative player operations phase. Initiative initiative player sorties, moves, or attacks with 1 task force. Non-initiative player operation phase. Non-initiative player sorties, moves, or attacks with 1 task force. Repeat steps 4 and 5 7 times to complete all operations. Okay. And then 6. All task forces on the map must return to base in the phase. Okay. All right. Maybe that'll make sense if you want once you set it up. Seem to be a couple of ambiguous parts there, which it was published in Japan as far as I know. That's why I do think it's rules editor. You get stuff kind of sometimes lost in translation, or especially someone, if someone, a non-native speaker is doing the rules in another language, that you can miss some things. But from all I've heard, it's a functional game, so we'll look at it. Man, I'd really like to play this now. I wish I had. I don't think it solos well. Let me see here. The way it sounded, you're having, secretive task forces and so on. Don't look like it would. It would solo well, but who knows? Because I kind of want to. Like I said, I kind of want to play it now. Don't know if anybody's around. Call somebody, try to get them. But there it is. Pacific Fury. Guadalcanal, 1942. That's the Unbagging. Not a lot there, but let me tell you. Something about a game with few components, but that can still pull off the feel of what they're trying to do. I love that game. And I don't know if this one does or not, will or not, but I'm going to tell you. I'm going to look at it. I'll tell you. Revolution Games, one of the games, what was it? Operation Battle Axe, Macronella. That was a good game. And so I've always pretty much had like Revolution Games. Got high hopes for this one. Maybe it's a really good game. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Be careful out there. I would like to get at least one more video this week. Don't know if I will or not. Busy. You understand how that goes. But I would like to. So maybe I'll do another game book. I got a couple more of those to do. I didn't do a game book because I've been doing so many of them lately. So, but that's it right there. So I did this one. All right. Have a great day. Be good. Stay safe. Stay cool. If you're in a part of the world that it is under 80 degrees Fahrenheit, then I'm kind of jealous of you. I lived so long in Quito, and I think, man, 65 and 45, those are boring temperatures because it was about those temperatures all year round. Just boring. I'd like to have it different, but hey, man, you come home and gosh, 95 degrees in June. May and June. It's hot. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.